Physician associates are not happy today. And this is not the first time. Another delay of this regulation, as announced on the 2nd of November by the FPA, that stink, to say the least, started with administrative jargons as complex legislative decisions that need to be made. This time around, I really don't know what the excuse is. In the last disappointment letter we got, we were told the GMC regulation wouldn't be beginning earlier than 2023. Yesterday, the FPA made an announcement telling us the regulation is going to be further delayed. This business of regulation seems like a donkey and a carrot. My analogy of the carrot and the donkey seems to be holding true. Ever so close but always out of reach. Why are physician associates annoyed about the fact that the regulation has been further delayed? This is because without regulation, physician associates cannot prescribe, will never be able to order ionizing radiation. Regulation will set us free, will allow us to practice within the fullness of our scope. I once said we just had to sit down and wait, fight the good fight. I've lost every ounce of faith I had in GMC, ESH, whatever their name is. To be honest, the FPA seems to be disappointed this time. They didn't cloud this whole business with any bureaucratic nonsense anymore. It was more straight to the point, so I'll cut them some slack. The other guys, God damn it. Maybe not the GMC. I'm not gonna blame them on this. The legal folks who have to write the hoity-toity stuff, they are the ones I'm blaming this time. Since it was decided that physician associates were going to be regulated by the GMC, at least we've seen the GMC release the interim standards, the good medical practice, for physician associates. They are doing something. And since then, they seem to have had some discussions with the universities focusing on the curriculum that physician associates are supposed to study. They had some initial consultations with the universities, they've gotten some feedback, and they are trying to integrate everything together, which is A-OK. They also mentioned that the cohort of physician associate students from 2023 will be the new ones to be using this curriculum and will be setting the new PA registration assessment somewhere in 2025. Now, with this news from the FPA saying regulation has been delayed, I don't know how this is going to affect this. From my current understanding, the GMC has not made any updates to their site. I checked it, I couldn't find anything. I went to the Department of Health and Social Care, absolutely nothing. The last time they updated their site regarding physician associates was somewhere in 2019. So our only source of information concerning this delay is the FPA. So where do we go from here? The FPA will be raising this issue with the government, applying all kinds of pressure on the government to make them understand that this matter of regulation is a matter of urgency for physician associates. Already, you are complaining about doctors and GPs retiring. There's a whole backlog with the NHS, physician associates. Yes, we are not doctors, but do believe me, there is something we can contribute in our own way to help these problems. However, if you are not going to prioritize our regulation and handicap us, it doesn't make sense. The FPA is asking physician associates in practice to give them examples of how the lack of regulation is hampering their ability to practice. I think I'll put a link below. I'm not fighting any good fight anymore. At this point, whatever happens, just happen. A lot of people are waiting for this regulation. It will be the straw that breaks the camel back for most people. It's your boy Yoti, and I'm out. Salute!